We have breaking news right now. We are just learning Louisiana Congressman and House Majority Whip Steve Scalise has been shot. Aides say he was practicing baseball early this morning in Alexandria, Virginia, across the river from Washington, when 50 shots were reportedly fired. Another local report saying 5 or more people were shot, many of them aides of Mr. Scalise. Congressman's condition unclear at this point.
Let's bring in Chad Pergram, who's our congressional reporter, and he has some more information on this breaking news. Chad, what can you tell us?
Each morning, members of the House who play in this congressional baseball game, which is scheduled for tomorrow night at Nationals Park in Washington, it's a charity baseball game. It goes back to 1909. The Democrats play the Republicans. They practice at a field in Alexandria, Virginia. And about 7:15 this morning, I am told by multiple sources, a gunman with a rifle arrived at the practice and began firing. I am told that Steve Scalise, the majority whip who plays, was shot in the hip. We're also told that multiple aides were shot as well. We don't have any conditions at this point. They usually have security at this event. In fact, they have kind of amped up the security of this over the years. But they take this baseball game pretty seriously, which is why they go out and they practice about 6 o'clock in the morning in preparation for the ball game tomorrow. It's a point of pride between the sides. Now, I'm told that the shooting went on for about 10 minutes. It is unclear if the gunman was apprehended, but I am told by an aide that the shooting stopped after about that point. I live in Alexandria, Virginia, just a couple of miles from where this is, and I got an alert that there had been a shooting at this area, that strikes me based on knowing the city of Alexandria across the river from Washington, D.C. That's an odd location to have a shooting. There was a lot of activity here in Alexandria this morning, police activity. You could hear sirens and things. And we're trying to figure out just what happened. But this game was scheduled for tomorrow morning.
Okay. Well, Chad, let me ask you a question. Is this something that you'd have to schedule? Would you have to say, I need that field at 6? Or would that be something that just a sitting congressman would just say, I just need to go practice and find a field?
No, they scheduled this. And, in fact, a memo was shared with me just yesterday, an internal memo that people had sent around about security for the ball game and how members should enter the baseball stadium and so on.
Okay, Chad, I've just gotten a message from Senator Mike Lee from Utah, who says that he is hearing that Scalise was shot in the hip and is expected to be okay. That is good news. According to Senator Lee, the shooter was shot by Scalise's security detail, and according to the senator, the shooter is dead.
Okay. Now, that's, like I said, this is just coming.